Our tour of Paris begins today at one of the most famous cemeteries, not just in France, but in the world, the infamous Pere Lachaise cemetery. So prominent is this cemetery, it has its own metro stop. After the closure of cemeteries in central Paris in the 1700s, large cemeteries were established on the outskirts of the city to handle the city's burial needs. Pere Lachaise was established by Napoleon in 1804 as a non-denominational cemetery, open to anyone, regardless of race or religion. This beautiful cemetery has become a popular tourist destination and has been the backdrop of numerous film and television productions. Heading due south, we find the poet of the piano, one of the great composers of the Romantic era, Frederic Chopin. He was known principally for writing for solo piano and was unequaled in his day. He was a musical child prodigy, born in Poland and later settling in Paris. His innovations of harmony and melody would come to define the Romantic era, and has influenced Western music to this day. He performed all across Europe in the early 1800s, a bona fide music star. Among his best-known works are his Nocturne Opus 9 No. 2, Fantasy Impromptu, the Minute Waltz, and perhaps the most apropos piece of his to reference while standing here at his grave is his iconic funeral march. You know the one. Chopin suffered from ill health much of his life, partially the result of having contracted tuberculosis. He died at just 39, this death mask taken shortly thereafter. Chopin's own funeral march was played at the procession here at Pere Lachaise. His tombstone features the muse of music weeping over a broken lyre. You'll be curious to know that not all of Chopin rests here. He left his heart in Poland, literally. It was removed after his death and buried at Holy Cross Church in Warsaw, in accordance with his wishes.